What about preparing food on Shabbat when I know for certain that that food won't be eaten on the astronomic Shabbat? Shalashidis is going to be very late. I know that's how they do it in this particular place, and therefore the food that's being prepared will only be eaten after the astronomical Shabbat. So the halacha is that it's permitted to prepare foods for Seuda Shlishit, even if you know that Seuda Shlishit will take a long time, and these foods will only be eaten after Tzeit HaKochavim. And this is a psak of Rav Shlomo Zalman in the Minchat Shlomo. And since the way he looked at it was, since you're eating a Seudat Shabbat, that's Seuda Shlishit. But more important, when you say Birkat HaMazon for that Seudah, you're going to include the paragraph. You're going to include the paragraph beginning with Ritzei that says that it's still Shabbat. And since you insist during Birkat HaMazon that it's still Shabbat, then we don't consider this to be extra enterprise for Chol, but in fact, what you're preparing for is for Shabbat. You're preparing for Shabbat. It's true that this time, after the astronomic end of Shabbat, until I say some sort of Havdalah, I say I'm still keeping Shabbat, is not a perfectly clear time. Nevertheless, the assumption of the halacha is that you're able to still consider this to be Shabbat since you're involved in Shabbat. And since Seuda Shlishit is a chiyuv, an obligation, either min haTorah or midrabanan, 3 meals on Shabbat are an obligation of Shabbat, so there's no doubt that you are in Shabbat. So if you prepare food on Shabbat to be eaten in Seuda Shlishit, even though the Seuda Shlishit is going to be later than expected, nevertheless, the hachana, the preparation of the food is permitted.